Alright. It is literally day 0 in NBA 2K21 and there's already best build videos. Listen, I have no clue how people already find this stuff out, but regardless, I'm going to give my personal opinion. Now, by no means am I promising this is going to be the best build in a month, because we all know how 2K21 is. It's probably going to make this build garbage in like a month, I'm not going to lie to you. But regardless, bro, let me just tell you guys one thing. In next gen, it's going to cost you guys around $50 to make a new build. It costs 170,000 VC just to get to an 85, so please, if you guys are making a new build and you guys are just starting out, so if you guys are planning to use this video or any video on YouTube, make sure to do your own research, because I don't want you guys to be out $50 whenever it's a month later and some build that you watched from some random guy on YouTube that told you to make it ends up being trashed because of a patch. So just do your own research before you end up wasting a lot of money, because every single year, you guys know if you have been playing 2K for the past couple years, the meta always seems to change like a month later. So without further ado though, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. It doesn't hurt and it's free. But regardless, let's just hop into how to make this god tier point guard in next gen, baby. Okay, so starting this out, our physical profile is probably going to be the most overpowered thing about this build. We are going to put our height at all the way at 6'6". We're going to be the size of Lonzo Ball. Now weight, we're going to put it at 180 pounds. This seems to be the meta weight wise, just trust me on that. And then our wingspan, we get a 7-foot wingspan. Listen, this year for guards is going to be a crazy year. I can't even imagine some of these builds that are about to come out. But the first thing you guys need to realize whenever you do create your player in NBA 2K21 Next Gen is whenever you upgrade certain stats, other stats will follow. So you guys are going to notice the moment I start upgrading my 3-point shot, my mid-range is going to follow that simultaneously. This is going to prevent you guys from having a more like OP build, to be honest. This is a good buffer so we don't actually get to make god tier builds. But because I really like you guys, I'm going to show you the full build as of right now so you guys can get the attributes and make your own decisions. Y'all are going to see at the end of this build, we have 15 shooting, 1 finishing, 16 playmaking, and an outstanding 13 defensive. Now keep in mind, with this build, you're going to be 6'6". You're going to have a 91 3-pointer, be able to speed boost, and play perimeter lockdown defense. I'm just going to run down our stats really quick. We are going to be able to get contact dunks on this point guard build with a 90 driving dunk off rip. This is going to be insane. This build is going to run the park and is honestly going to be the meta for as long as I can imagine. So at our driving layup, I put it at a 65 just because with this driving layup, it's not going to be that big of a deal. As long as you guys are going to be able to own the perimeter, it's not really going to matter that we're at a 65 because we do put badge points elsewhere so we can get the most badges possible. So hopping into our shooting, we are going to want to max out our 3-pointer, put our free throw to 59. You guys can play with it a little bit, but I do recommend keeping it at 59. And then our mid-range at 93. Now the max is 94. I recommend moving it 1 down so we can get attributes elsewhere. So for our ball handling, obviously we're going to want to put it at an 86 because that is the base limit to be able to speed boost. Speed with ball, we are going to put at an 87. And then from here for our pass accuracy, we want to put it down to an 82. We have enough playmaking badges to the point where it's not going to matter. We don't need much more than that. So that's basically it for playmaking. And then moving down to our defensive and rebounding. These are going to be the places where you guys can honestly play with. And my recommendation, I think this is the most ideal part. Having your steal at 95 and then your perimeter D at 91 will grant you guys 13 defensive badges and really all the point guard defensive badges y'all personally need. Now again, you guys can obviously tweak all this. The main things I do recommend with this build is getting your driving dunk to a 90 and then playing with your shooting. Obviously, you got to max out your 3-pointer, or what's the point in this game? Not going to lie, shooting is always going to be crucial, but with our physicals, this is another thing where it's going to depend on how you guys want to play. I'm not totally going to command this video to make this build impartial to how you guys play, not necessarily how I play. I can only give so much recommendations. For my physicals, I decided to go with 90 speed, 85 acceleration, nothing to my strength. In my opinion, strength does not matter for a guard. You guys can debate in the comment section below if y'all want. I'm not making a Russell Westbrook build. I don't necessarily care about snagging rebounds or backing down people in the post. We're not Michael Jordan, okay? Now, for our vertical, I put it at 70 because I felt like with the 70 vertical, I felt that there was points in this case that would go way better in different other categories, so that's why it's at a 70. And then our stamina, obviously at a 95. There's no reason to not have maxed out stamina. It's going to benefit you guys in so many other categories, and obviously, some of this is going to get boosted up depending on what you guys upgrade, obviously, so some of this stuff might be predetermined, but we are at total looking at over 45 badges. Now again, this year, to be honest, in my opinion, I think attributes are going to make the player. Badges are nice in the fact that we can get Hall of Fame in more than 1 or 2 categories. We could even get it in 4, as you guys see here. Now again, if you guys like finishing, you guys could obviously tweak with the playmaking, maybe move down your pass accuracy, and also like mess with your physicals if y'all care that much. Finishing badges are going to be pretty OP this year, not going to cap. You guys can always put that into thought if that's how you guys want to play. But off rip, y'all are looking at over 45 badges. Y'all got a 91 3-pointer with 90 speed, a 95 steal, and a 90 driving dunk. This is the best all-around point guard build that I know of, and for the most part, this is probably going to run 2K21 for as long as I could imagine. So with that, we can hop into our takeover now. Okay, with takeovers, I'm not going to lie to you. You can't really go wrong this year with your takeovers. This is totally based off your preference. And when I say that, the ones I do want to recommend, though, if you guys are going to take my advice, I do recommend the Limitless Range as the first takeover, and then something revolving around defense. Now, there's a lot of good defensive takeovers. I personally like Perimeter Badge Drop. I feel as if you guys can shoot and play defense. Finishing is just going to come with everything because you guys do have a 90 driving dunk. But again, if you guys want to go with a playmaking takeover, something like easy blow-bys, that's also for you guys to decide as well. By no means am I going to say there's one overpowered compared to the other, because honestly, personally, this is one of the most favorite things to me that they did add in this game. There is so many different ways to actually pick a takeover, and how to balance this, there's really no best combination that at least I know of. I'm sure someone's going to find something that's crazily overpowered. As long as y'all make a good educated decision based off of what your build is based around, y'all are going to have a lot of fun picking your takeovers, because I personally did as well. I'm not going to cap to y'all. Alright, so now for the badges that I'm going to recommend. The first one being is going to be Deep Threes. It's like the replacement for Limitless Range. You guys already know Green Machine is going to be crucial. Put that on Hall of Fame as well. And now we're also going to put Deadeye on Bronze, Blinders on Bronze, and then Hot Shot on Hall of Fame. Now we have 16 badges to play with, so this is obviously going to depend on what y'all want to do. I put Deadeye on Silver, and then Tireless Shooter, you guys could obviously put that on Bronze, or you could put it elsewhere. Again, none of us really know what the best badges are as of right now, but it's just an educated guess. Now for playmaking, Ankle Breaker on Gold, Quick First Step on Gold as well, so that is already 6 badges out of the way. Now putting on Floor General, Bullet Passer, and Dimer is maybe the best setup for a guy that's actually trying to go a team player type build. But regardless, you guys can obviously play with that as well. Hopping into the defensive badges, what I'm going to recommend for these 13 badges is obviously Clamps. It's the most important defensive badge in the game. Heart Crusher is pretty cool for the fact that it's on a guard now. That's also a dope concept. But Ankle Braces is going to be probably pretty crucial, to be honest, since everyone will be able to dribble. So think about that as well. Pick Dodgers kind of be crucial as well for the 2, so put Pick Dodger on Silver. And then Tireless Defender, I would recommend it on Gold. Now that we have one finishing badge, it's really just going to depend what y'all want to do. Posterizer wouldn't hurt because we do have a 90 driving dunk, but that is completely up to y'all. I'm not going to cap. But regardless, if y'all made it to the end of the video and you still didn't leave a like, I don't know what y'all are doing, but regardless, like I said, if y'all did enjoy, smash the like button and as well as subscribe. It doesn't hurt. It's free. So, it's been your boy JJ2K. I am out. Peace.